nights just don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car, hit the button, drive real far, put that record on me like, oh, I'm dreaming of you, I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Close, close and cool at this fight. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. You can't wait to see me now, 'cause lately you've been feeling down. You lay awake alone at night. Oh, like your life inside a car. Forget the world and drive real far. Put that record on again. Oh, my love, it's you and I. Close, close and cool at this fight. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. I'm dreaming of you, I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Close, close and cool at this time. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. I can't wait to leave this town. Can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down.
Falling through the burning sky within the view of countless signs of constellation raging in the night. Stalwart with a blazing heart, you raise a hand to catch the stars of dawn, and you restore the dying light.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, everybody. How we all doing? There we go. That's the start I expect. Get the music playing. Ice, it's been a day. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. I'm lucky I made it today. DJ, hello. Ow, ow, ow. I also saw some watch streaks hit. Prim is at 7, Azure, or Prim is at 5, Azure is at 5. There we go, there we go. The cheese stuck again. Why is it all those dark yellow ones every time? Ice with a 25. Good lord, man. Once went by David, but going through a rough spot, so I changed my name so I reflect my mental state. If I don't get this off my chest, I'm worried I might do something. So, okay. David, what you need to do is not embrace it and go online looking for attention for it because of your name. You need to seek help. Like, here, look, like not even kidding, not in character, not anything. Like, seriously, dude, if it's that bad that you think you need to change your identity to reflect it, you need professional help. And going online and making a spectacle out of it is not the approach. Okay, I'm asking all of you to take your mental health seriously, okay? Thesaurus, I am doing good. Well, now I feel awkward saying it was a rough day. Like, obviously, we are much later than I normally start. So it's going to be a short stream because I still have stuff to do tonight. David, I'm not registering that name. David, no, this is not the place to do it. This is, I try to keep a positive vibe here. We tried to be an escape for people. This is not the place to trauma dump or tell us what you've been, like the hardships. I understand you need to get it out, but this is the wrong venue. Again, you need professional help. Please seek it. It's coming from me as a psychologist appointment on Friday. Yeah, therapy is a good thing. Thanks to the advice, I got 2 clips I want to share from the last stream. I can't actually see them from my feed. In OBS, it doesn't actually give me the link. Now, let me go to my manager. Yeah, weird. It says, like, check out this clip. Oh, right, because linking is disabled in my chat. That's why I can't see them. Okay. Yeah, yeah, DJ's got it. Like, this, yeah, we're entertainers. We are not therapists. Have you completed Superion yet? I guess we're just out of character for a bit here. I'll get into character once we start the game, because, like, honestly, like, I need to be out of character for a bit anyway. Yeah, I've got Superion completed. I actually completed him quite a bit ago. I will admit, aerial bots might be my least favorite combiners because most of them feel exactly the same as toys. But it's nice. It's a nice way to start the whole the combiners up again. I don't mind it. Just not my favorite, you know. With Turkey Day coming up soon, what do you have planned for it? Honestly, not a whole lot. Turkey Day is not a huge event in my house. Mostly because a lot of my family lives out of state. They can't really make it down here, and we really don't feel like setting up like a huge meal or anything like that. No one really feels like making a turkey. That's basically how it goes. So it's usually just a quiet day. I get the day off work, which means I'm probably gonna find work to do. Because I'm probably gonna spend I'll be honest with you. I'm going to spend Thursday, probably working on stuff for this stream that's I've been putting off for a while since I actually have a free day open. Probably going to hang out with Prim for a bit, but also Minerva is going to be doing Friendsgiving and she's going to be showing Marble League 2025. She got me way into Marble. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to have fun with that. And I'm doing something with her for that. So I don't think I'm on stream, but you'll see my influence. Okay. Okay, TTV Lizard. I'm gonna delete that message just because it's very spammy. Hi, welcome into the stream. You don't have to spam the chat with fish. That is a lot of fish. At least I don't have a turkey impact. This is true. He'll be getting harassed by his girlfriend. This is also true. What do I think of Gavon's return? All we have is a trademark name, so I really don't have anything to base it on. The thing with Metal Hero is it was entirely designed as basically the same concept as Kamen Rider, but revamped. Just basically an armored hero that deals with small time monsters to to contrast what Super Sentai was doing. I don't know how they're going to do a new Gavon series that's going to actually be separate in some way from a Kamen Rider. It's going to be weird. I don't think the two will coexist well. Plan to make a crackpot chicken Alfredo because I know like most of the normal stuff you make for Thanksgiving. That's entirely fair. I think for Thanksgiving we're just getting a pumpkin pie and wishing everyone the best. Yeah, the clips. Yeah, if you Ice has been clipping a lot, so you can go into the video section of my channel and you'll find clips there for things that people have grabbed. You just can't see them here since the links are blocked. They actually showed a poster confirming it, calling it Project Red. Okay. Again, it's got to be doing things way different than original Metal Hero, or I think it's going to clash with Kamen Rider. That is going to be a firm stance until I see otherwise. Goes off to find a new book. Yeah, you need to. Prim has almost hit the entire year goal for book reading. Needs to pick the next one. Let's see, like the time we got chicken. Yes. I still don't understand the idea of like throwing chicken on me as soon as I leave. Because I'm just dead on screen as a chicken for 5 minutes. Thank God no one raided in. That would have been the most awkward raid. Ooh, homemade bread with sliced sausage. Ooh, nice. Nice. Sorry about last week. It's fine. Talabos, I'll be honest with you. I don't even remember what happened. I don't even remember what you're apologizing for. My memory for such things is not great. Like if something agitates me or like it's usually like water under the bridge the next day. Rumor is I get a gift. That's what I heard, Primrose. Homemade gooey butter cake and mac and cheese casserole for Tiki Day. Nice, nice. Let's see. A few clips for Hammer Time, Perfect Chicken Raid, Surprise Chicken Impact, and Prim's Special Metrocon Perks are the titles I'm going to clip. Okay, got it. Yeah, Prim's goal for books this year was 30, but she crushed it, so we moved it to 50. Oh my god, yeah, go eat, Prim. Get something in you. Uh, am I into Yu-Gi-Oh or is it not my taste? I actually used to play Yu-Gi-Oh when it was a new game. I really liked first couple year Yu-Gi-Oh. That was fun. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh is an atrocious nightmare that I would never step foot in again. Like if you go first, you've lost already, because your opponent is just going to play 25 cards back to back and just wipe you in one attack. Because that's what Yu-Gi-Oh is now. It's not about trap cards and clever spell monster combinations. It's literally just linking magic cards until you've got like 20,000 attack points. Would you say something more along the lines of say the V Fighter series worked better than a new Metal Hero show? I don't know V Fighter, so I can't really say anything there. It really is just a matter of, like, I'm not saying the new Metal Hero show can't work. I'm saying that the whole premise behind it was to create a new Armored Hero series to replace Kamen Rider, which was the Armored Hero series. And these days, Armored Hero as Kamen Rider is a far more real thing than it was in the Showa era. So I'm not sure what you do with Gabon that isn't going to clash with Kamen Rider's style and like overall vibe. I'm sure they'll come up with something. B Fighter. Okay, B Fighter. It's still in the Metal Hero genre, though. I mean, I would basically say the same thing. Like, it's an Armored Hero series that stars about as many heroes as a Kamen Rider series typically does. So, yeah, I genuinely don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they're going to actually do Metal Hero in a way that doesn't clash with what Kamen Rider does. Like, I don't want to shut down the discussion of it or anything, but like literally we have literally next to nothing to go on for any of this Gabon talk. It's all just speculation and little tiny bits that we have gotten so far. So honestly, I have nothing to say right now. I was convinced to buy a pack of Godzilla TCG last night and pulled a card that goes for $1,000 on TCG Player. I have no idea, no clue how or where to sell it. So Gauntlet, what you're probably gonna do for starters, like put that in the best protective case that you can find. You can do it through eBay. If you sell a card on eBay, it will first they will send it to an authenticator. Okay, so here's how like high-end cards on eBay work. It's already in a top loader. Get something better. Get like a one-touch magnetic case. Top loaders are not always great. Do you have a soft sleeve on it? Or is it just a top loader? If you've got a card shopper somewhere nearby that can get you like a Matic. Yes, of course. Okay, good. Yeah, if you have any kind of card store nearby where you can get like perfect fit sleeves and a magnetic one-touch case, get that. Get that. Azure, that is a little bit overkill. That's a little bit overkill. Also, typically cases don't have cases. It's usually just a soft sleeve to protect the surface and then a hard sleeve of some kind to protect the card itself. Your best bet. So if you do it through eBay, you're only going to get about 70% of the card's value. What will happen is eBay will have you send it off to an authenticator service they have first, and then they will send it off to the buyer once they confirm it's legitimate. That way, everything that goes through eBay is confirmed to be genuine. So you can go that route. So it's safe. It's safe to go that route. But like I said, you will lose about 30% of the value on that. Your best bet is to try and find a local buyer. Even like you can do Facebook Marketplace or something, but the Godzilla TCG is a lot more reserved, I would say, a lot more limited. So an online sale would be your best bet. If you can find a site that'll let you do a private sale, that you might get max value that way, but you also might have issues because there's no authentication to it. So that's what I got for you. Are we 8 Ball? Yes, we are very excited for the next season of Freerun. Freerun was fantastic. I am very much looking forward to going back to that world. Saw a video where a Magic player tried to join a tournament with all their cards in 10 sleeves. Oh my god. The time it must have taken to do that. The Tron HasLab failed miserably. Of course it did. Of course it did. No one really cares about Tron to the point where they're going to drop $280 on that set. Also, for the price they asked, the set was shit. Oh my god, that set was shit for that price. That's also true, Azure. You are tempting the postal service with that. Tried buying a Pokemon card over it once, it never arrived. To be fair, that was during the Jungle Set era. Oh, the back in the days where you just like put it in an envelope and hope for the best. Unlike a certain other animated free, let's hope that the Freerun sequel gets an animation budget. Considering it is literally, I believe, an award-winning series that was exceptionally well received, yeah, it's going to get budget. Indo, no. Star Wars has had some successful HasLabs. Ghostbusters was a successful HasLab. G.I. Joe. Every single G.I. Joe HasLab has been an instant success. It's like, I believe it's only G.I. Joe and Transformers that have like 100% win rates when it comes to the HasLabs. The exception here is Marvel. Marvel does have a loss under its belt with the Ghost Rider set, but Marvel ones also typically do well. And the Galactus that they did at HasLab is still the most successful HasLab there was. You know, Unicron did well. Unicron probably, okay. We're going to be real here. The Unicron probably did fail. Because it's the one, the Unicron is the one HasLab where they will not tell you the exact number of backers. If you go check the archive, all it says is 10,000 plus. And that one was like, I think during its last couple days, that one was floating at like 8,900. Like they had like a lot of last minute additions to that. And we really think Hasbro just fudged the numbers to claim that it did succeed just so they could actually get that piece out. Hasbro also had the mythical failure of the Cookie Monster. Yeah. Honestly, that we actually kind of suspect that some of them are set out there intentionally to fail because they want to show that, yeah, these things can fail. And we will not produce them if they do fail. And Cookie Monster has that vibe, and now Tron kind of has that vibe of, you know, just because we made it doesn't mean we're actually going to produce it. So you gotta back it. Hey, look at this stuff that didn't succeed. You could have these cool toys if someone had backed it. It's basically just to pressure people into it, just to let a few of them fail from time to time. How much chocolate fudge did Hasbro use on the Unicron? Maybe about 2,000 people worth. Tron failure kills me because I'm worried for the legacy figures. Oh, yeah, I got bad news for you. I got bad news for you. Okay, I want to get this game going because we're already late enough. We're not going to get a whole lot of game time in today. Waiting for the chicken to bake. Nice, nice. Let's hope the controller's got a charge because I meant to plug it in earlier and then everything kind of went tits up here, so it didn't really happen. So let me get the music off. I'm going to see. Let's go to the game screen. All right. How's the controller's battery doing? Okay. Okay, cool. As it turns out, the Switch 2's battery life, and the controller battery life specifically, is actually really freaking good. It's actually really freaking good. Window up so I can see what I'm doing. All right, welcome back to the world of Pokemon. Hits, you say? Yes. Hits. You're at 92% for the Switch itself. So 253, the Switch never leaves the dock just because I really don't have any need for the portable mode. The thing with the really cool thing about the Switch 2 is that there's actually a power setting so that you can tell it never charge it to full, because trying to charge a battery when it's full helps wear a battery down. So it intentionally leaves it like 8 to 10% uncharged. That way the circuit is constantly working and there's never like an overflow or anything stressing out the battery. So it actually makes the battery last a lot longer. It's a cool little feature Nintendo thought of. Time to get back into character. Yeah. Hello, vocoder. Welcome back. So, when last we left off, we are expected to make our wish. There's a cutscene that's going to happen to the south of the Central Plaza. Because it's an outside cutscene that has to happen during the day, I have been completely time locked since then. Because that's just how it's a little weird quirk of this game. And now Prim is throwing toast at me. Why am I getting toasted? Wish for spice. I don't need spice. Prim's got 2 bookshelves full of spice. I don't need more. A toast to chaos. No, I don't need one of your books. Alright, Indo with an impact choice. We want flame impact. We can do flame impact.
Warning, temperature increasing. Adapted, flame impact.
Yep, it's heating time. It is late November, so, you know, we need a little bit of heat. A few places here. Pulse marshmallow over the armor. The armor is not hot, guys. It's flame-based powers, but it is not hot. Unless I want it to be. I could make it hot for you. Do you want me to make it hot for you? We do not need heat, says the Floridian in the chat. Okay, that's fair. You just emitted flames using those. You know, that's fair. That's fair. So... Hi, Prim. What's that? What's that excuse me for? So yeah, that does mean that like I've been a little bit limited. The only missions that I haven't done are going to be the ones that are based off of like battling. I have one battle here that I've been putting off. Oh, go to the corner. There are 2 battles that I've been putting off. I'm going to go handle those right now. We'll handle this one first before we go to the cutscene. Good thing Mari isn't here. She'd make you regret those words, man. Probably. Probably. Okay, so first off, we need to go face this trainer over here. And I put this off because look at how ash-coated this character is. I literally just wanted to do it in front of the stream because, like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's ash. It's just straight up ash. So, like, I just want to go, like, it's not just me, right? It's not just, is that a Chonkachu? No, they don't put the Chonkachu in anymore. All the Pikachus in game have slimmed down unless it's the Gigantamax. I was just about to say, it looks like Ash, but everyone beat me too. Yeah, like, that's why I saved it for stream, because I was like, is this just me? Is this just me? Alright, let's see what Pika-Me wants. My Pikachu's the strongest in the world. You know why he's so strong? Because he's holding a light ball. Light ball makes Pikachu's attack and special attack even stronger. I'm confident my Pikachu is the strongest in the whole world. If you have a Pikachu you think can beat mine, I'll prove you wrong in battle. Okay. I did not realize this was gonna be like a... Every now and then they do throw, like, you have to use this specific Pokemon at me. And I'm never ready for that. You usually just have to dump your entire party except for the one Pokemon they want to battle. I believe there's another one I'm putting off that's similar to that. And I really don't like those challenges. Let's see, do I even have anything? Do I even have anything for this? I probably have a... Oh, I evolved it. I had an Alpha Pikachu. I evolved it. Okay, so I can't answer this kid's challenge at the moment. At least not Metapod Trainer. Yeah, I remember that episode. You should use 6 Pikachus for this. The challenge of the game specifically says it has to be 1 Pikachu. The battle literally will not commence unless your party is literally just 1 Pikachu. Yeah, it's literally Pokemon Yellow Pika. Yeah, the only difference is it doesn't have the other starters. If you had the other starters plus a Butterfree and a Pidgeotto, then we'd be talking. And we'd be talking. But no, I'm gonna forego that one since we don't need to do it. So 1v1 like the early games, going off OG Origins here. Yeah, Pallet Town Ash. You know, before he actually caught the Caterpie. Ooh. Telemachus, thank you very much for resubscribing. Love the Suit gives Zeo vibes star in the match. Or am I reaching? Maybe. I can see a little bit of Zeo5 red in there. You're not entirely wrong. Thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Everyone who's got Amazon Prime gets 1 free subscription on Twitch. I genuinely appreciate when someone was to burn it on me. Also, spend Jeff Bezos' money. Always the morally correct choice. There's another battle mission I was putting off because I wanted it on stream, mostly because I wanted it recorded. I believe it's this Pokemon Center. Here, let me actually... I switched in Dragonair because I was working on my Pokedex, which, by the way, 212. Come on, basic math, work me. 28 short. There's only 5 I haven't seen. Now, a lot of these are locked to Area 20, which I can't access until after we do the cutscene, which is why it's been driving me nuts. I haven't been able to play for the last week. I can't complete the cutscene. The Ash, we need to have 30 Taros in the box. True. 30 Taros in the box and only one that gets to be used ever. Over 200 in that city alone. Hell's but yeah. Why do you happen to have a Scizor in the box? Because I had to get the Pokedex entry for it. Like, you don't have a... Like, I have to eventually have a Scizor just for the sake of that. I wanted to catch a shiny Scyther, but again, I'm day-night locked right now, so I couldn't get it to go to nighttime to catch Scythers. I find it funny that all the Pokemon in the Safari Zone, he caught 30 Tauros. Georgie, that was the joke. That was the joke, was every time he found a unique Pokemon in the Safari Zone, he would throw a Pokeball, and a Tauros would run into the path of the ball. I was initially unsure about this game, but 60 hours later, I 100%ed it, and I love it. It feels so good. Yeah! That's what I've learned, that I really like the gameplay of the Legends games. It just feels like modernized Pokemon. Feels like they do a lot of things that we should have had in the main games a long time ago. But I also understand that this lets them keep it to a contained story, one small area or one city, and that does let you do a lot more. Right, going back to Arceus after this is not held up at all. It's quite bad in comparison for only being a 3-year-old game. Really? I still need to finish Arceus. I never actually caught Arceus themselves, so I've been putting that one off. For his first episode at the end where he walks off, how many Pokemon? Oh, honestly, 253, he never really had many, like, catch failures. So probably not all that many. Like, most of his Pokemon went with him willingly. He didn't really have to struggle or fight. I think, like, literally the only Pokeball I can remember him throwing and failing was the Pidgey, the first episode. Yeah, Ash found the shiny. Yeah, the shiny knocked out. I remember that too. And Prim's now throwing books. It was toast, and now it's books. Why you? Prim, I know how upset it makes you when a book gets damaged. Why would you throw them at me? Speculation that he happened to catch the herd leader first, so others followed. We tried to, because their thought the leader wanted to get caught. That would be pretty lame if, like, the herd leader of the Tauros got caught on a single Safari Ball throw. Mankey was also a difficult catch. Okay, yeah, that one too. If they're pre-damaged, it doesn't matter. But anyway, yeah, I was working on building up the Pokedex, so that's why I have a Dragonair in my party right now. But I do have a fight that needs to be done, so I need to find... What did I do with my Tyrantrum? You know, because someone who was actually paying attention and good at the game would have just kept a separate box to like, temporarily tuck their team away. No, not me. Not me, I just dropped them wherever. Also, why is the order messed up? Hang on. You there. There. Okay. You see a Pikachu. That Pikachu is level 7. That kid is going to challenge me with a Pikachu that's at least level 60 or 65. Barry!
Warning, hype train incoming. Adapted, chicken impact.
It was in Prim this time. Perry, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Okay. I guess with 10 gifted subs, we'll just hang out as the chicken for a while. Get the spices. No! Stop cooking me! Don't cook me! I'm a gift. I didn't get one. I am surprised. My community has been it is a relatively small community I have, but we have some generous people in it, so I'm actually surprised. Anytime, like, we do not have, like someone here, especially a regular that doesn't have a gift sub yet. Roast tip. My girlfriend telling you to roast me. We've entered FNAF. I don't want to be an animatronic. Gives pets and scritches to the chicken. Yeah, Mari's not here today, so I don't get the usual amount of scritches. Get the air fryer ready. No! Flying type mag. At least there's an raid coming in to see this as well. Oh hey, like a raid coming in, like I'll be honest, like it was hysterical that a raid happened just before I went chicken last time. Because like that's just it is a really great introduction. Like here's a whole bunch of new people who just got dumped into this channel randomly. And oh hey, he's transforming into a chicken. How the hell did that happen? Kinda needed this tonight. I was kicked out of my place on October 15th. Just that place. Oh my god, Harry! Oh my god, dude! Just got a place to live November 1st. This is the part where I try to tell everyone, please take care of yourselves before you take care of me. I know, like, funny chicken man. But please, like, if you've got trouble in your life, or if you've got something like that, that's an emergency situation. Like, not having a place of your own is an emergency situation. Please take care of yourself first. Please take care of yourself first. Don't start throwing gift subs at me if you do not have the means. I'm not good at taking care of myself. Yes, and we're working on that. That's why I haven't been in the chat for so long. I'm sorry you've been going through it. Like I'm glad you've I'm glad you've had a new place. I'm glad you're in a new place. Following your advice by canceling my subscription to you. That's entirely fair, 8-Ball. That's entirely fair. You like, if you don't push yourself just to support me, only do it if you have the money to spare. I was actually given a $100 bonus for some work. Okay, good. Okay, I'm glad you're doing good. Okay, so here. That being said, yeah, we've only got a minute left in the hype train. How long would 100 bits add? 100 bits would put it up to level 4, which means you'd get another 5 minutes. So like the chicken form goes for as long as the hype train goes. So if the 100 wasn't enough. Oh, sorry about that. No, we need one gifted sub.
Point Omega.
Oh, Jessica, love me. Thank you very much for following. I tell you what, I kind of botched that one by saying you'd get more time on a 100 bits. So I'm gonna leave the chicken up for just a little bit. I'll leave the chicken up for a little bit since I blew that one. Typically for a hype train, if you click on the hype train, I don't know if it works the same on mobile, but if you're on PC, you can click the hype train itself at the top of the chat, and it'll drop down and tell you how much we still need in order to keep the hype train going. Yeah, I misspoke. It was one gifted sub that would have kept it going, not 100 bits. Yeah, we needed 500 bits to keep it going. Yeah, so like I said, I screwed that up a little bit, so I'll be chicken for just a couple minutes longer, just to make up for that screw up. That's on me, I'm sorry. Oh, there's a hydrate. Can do that. Still happy to throw the dollar at me. When you describe it as throwing dollars at me, I feel like I'm supposed to be a stripper here. Get back to this position, just get a pole ready. Ow! Good timing, Prim. I'm never in that position for the star throw. That was fun. Okay. I'll do the posture check too. I'll be back in a bit. I want to try a glitch in ZA News step-by-step video. Oh, good luck. I hope you don't crash your game save or anything. I checked my posture, Ice. My posture is still there. No stripper. Okay, fine. Not stripping. Not stripping. Okay, we left off on Flame, so let's go back to Flame now. So, I wanted to get straight into the game. We've been just dicking around for like an hour now. I was saving... Seriously, need a new board. Don't say that! But no, here's the thing I wanted to say for stream, because I've never seen this. I could have just missed it in an older Pokemon game, but I've never seen this. Oh, never mind. It's the wrong one. Jam. Hang on, it's the wrong one. Oh geez, wrong side of the city. Hang on. Hang on. So yeah, I've never seen this before. We have a Nurse Joy that wants to fight. I've never seen a Nurse Joy challenge me to a Pokemon battle before. Again, I could have missed it in an older game. I can imagine some like post-game tournament content or something having something like this. I've never done this though. I've never seen a Nurse Joy that wanted to throw fists. Alright. Think you can take on my self-healing team and win? Yeah? Then taste the despair of watching your opponent recover just when you thought you'd won. What? Nurse Joy's telling me to taste despair! When did I get to Danganronpa? This is so weird. Bien, the Pokemon Center clerk. And Heliolisk. Oh, that is going to be annoying. Granted, I didn't play a type match up there, but I didn't know what one was necessary. Rose Raid? Oh, this is unfortunate for you. And we will switch out. Clefable, there's a tank for you. Alright. Oh, it's fairy type. I forgot that, so... Oh, and it has Mystic Fire, too. Sheesh. Avalon. Should be okay. There we go. Normal pre-curry introduction right now. Correct. Unleash attacks that fast. Of course my team can't recover HP in time. All aggression. An overwhelming offense. Such menacing tenacity. Of course, can't win just by focusing only on recovery. We should keep that in mind when selecting my team's moves. Here we are. No choice but admit how strong you are and how weak I still am. It's weird to see like a battle spirit out of a Nurse Joy. When I'm in Pokemon Center work, my true skills lie in healing Pokemon. I don't mind, I fix up my Pokemon's injuries right away. It's a funny feeling to heal my own team like I do with some other trainers. She's even giving herself her own line. That's amazing. That's funny. Okay, I'm happy they did that. I'm happy they leaned into the joke. Also, that lucky egg would have really helped me try and get all my Pokemon evolved last time. Self-healing teams are good with scholars, but those need to have defense can actually stand up for rapid offense. Bro, it's hard to have a team of stallers in this game with the active time battle. I don't know what BN is in French. I thought it was hello or something. I don't know. No, it's bonjour. I don't know. I don't know French. That's why I can't pronounce half the names in this thing. BN means good. Okay. I mean, you could like kind of side translate to mean joy. It's definitely referential. Hey, we do need her to heal up though. Okay, so yeah, I wanted everyone to see the Ash Ketchum look-alike. Yeah, we got Ash Ketchum off of Wish.com. And I also wanted everyone to see the Battle Boy. That said, I really need to clear this cutscene. So let's go make our wish. I still have no idea what this even means. Like, what do you mean I just get to wish for something? Thank you so much, Time. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. We have established these kids are at least over 18. We have long established that because they have jobs and they have college stuff going on. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It went up to Quasartico Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Lumios's residents, human and Pokemon alike. Lumios, we owe you all a great debt. Really, it wasn't that much. And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. Not like you could have just told the whole city. And look, a shooting Magnetar! Real talk, in the last week, I've actually seen 2 shooting stars. At least things I hope are shooting stars, otherwise there's a satellite that probably crashed somewhere, one or the other. Not like you could have just told the whole city something was up, it would have caused a panic. It's such a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Lumios went so wrong. But we managed to get it right, with the help of all those tough trainers Maghead battle. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumios, after all. It does my heart good to hear you all feel that way. That said, Benny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the ZA Royale earns you the right to have 1 wish granted. Always that wish is within the capability of Quasartico Inc. to grant. What about the person you've been searching for, Tawny? You get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. Take the out. Just take the out already. I wish this big feels like it should go towards something that help everyone. Oh, of course, that's how she would think. You could combine your two wishes. That'd give something really cool. You're the ones with the wishes, you know. I guess, what do you say, Mag? I don't know if this is just the game. Oh, Prim has food. Good. Oh, he's not making things harder. There's very much to look forward to Metal Card Bots coming to the US. There's Wave 2 in the works already, apparently. Cool. Cool. Metal Card Bot. I mean, I understand why it couldn't be cheaper, but oh my god, yeah, so much of it looks really, really cool. Have they rehomed Clement yet? I have no idea. Like, I don't know if this has any kind of ramification to the game. Like, this seems like something could make the post game different, but it also seems like something that could just be the same, like, normal fluff. Like, if I answer, I want more Pokemon to live in Lumios, does it open up, like, another state? Like, does it open up, like, another wild area? Or does it, like, add more to the pool? I don't think it adds more to the pool, because we're beyond the Pokedex. Let's go with the middle answer. Oh, you're not giving me the option. Our mates are dribbling new Wild Zone 20 line Pokemon to sell there. Fred, a more. Oh my god. Why do you give me the option? Why do you give me the option if there's only going to be one choice I can make? That's bullshit. Seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. Battling's literally my least favorite part of this game because it's... I don't know. I like the running around, catching, collecting, and all that. Just seems, and the others sure seem hyped about that idea. I fully support more Pokemon battles. Should we ask for ZA Royale to continue then? Hey, what an interesting turn of events. What? Is there a problem? No. Rather, AZ had approached me as well to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood that the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. I had no choice, chat. My destiny was preordained. I wish for the city lockdown to end. I wish to be able to leave the city now and not have to be saddled with everybody else's run work. Interesting turn of events. After all, you were railroaded my wish. I wish for $1 million. I wish for this guy's mutton chops. Jesus Christ, you get to chop actual muttons with them. I wish to have a reasonable budget. Now they said they can't do anything beyond their capability. Do give me but a moment. Attention, AZ Royale operations team. Your green light to push the update to the app as discussed. Your AZ Royale app has been updated. No one else in the team, apparently. And you'll see when you next check your app. Now you're ready to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. Earn yourself a challenger stick and show it to the reception of our game for a chance to battle in a reward match. If you win the match, amazing prizes will be yours to keep. After each match, your ticket points will be reset to 0. Okay, so now that I've reached rank A, I continue to battle for fun. and I just get really cool stuff. I'm assuming the challenge ticket will let me battle, like, I'm assuming a random of all of my, like, big challengers throughout the game. Like, basically everyone who helped during the ending. The rumor that Vinny is Dr. Zero Sick. I have no idea who that is. Do you want to know actually, or do you want to actually know, or just saying it out loud? Ice, it all falls under do not tell me anything coming up in the game. Like, literally. Like, I will openly speculate, I will openly make guesses, but everything falls under do not tell me anything that's coming up in the game. I know who Mario wanted to battle. Oh, yeah, you and me both. Yeah, you and me both. I'm sure that would give her more fuel for the flames if I actually pull that. Remember, fellow Astral Agents, no spoilers. Guesses. Go ahead. Spoilers? Oh. I'll inform the other ZA participants about the updates and plans for this competition. Let's see. Suppose we might as well begin once. We will kick it off this very night. Work fast as always, Vinny. AZ, wish for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. We'll find out what those things are through the ZA Royale. Hope you're all ready. Starting now, we're rivals. Seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, most people in Pokemon are what people in Pokemon are what truly matters most. I hope the competition sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life in Lumio City. Alright, let's go do whatever we need to prepare. The infant ZA Royale awaits. No, we were teammates until now. Rivals who live in the same hotel. Correct. And rivals who technically all own the same hotel. Remember, when AZ died, he willed the entire hotel to Team MZ. So, like, we all have joint custody of the hotel. And yet we're rivals. And they were rivals. No, not TMZ. Team MZ. We don't want TMZ to handle anything that might give them hotel access, honestly. Want to do the dancing mission next. Actually, 8-Ball is one of the only things that I could do between streams, so we already did it. It fell under a side quest, not additional stories, so I went ahead and did it. I thought accessing Area 20 would have opened up some of the last of the quests around town. Apparently not. Yeah, sorry. We already got the Diancie. There really wasn't much to it. It was fight a few card banks and then catch the Diancie. Mostly I was just following a Meowstic around town. And just a wild Lucario just standing right there. This is a little bit weird. Like, I spent the whole game kind of expect that's a Tepig. I spent this whole game thinking, like, we would be entering the tower at the end, only to get to this point and go, oh, the tower blew up. Whoops. That is a wild Alpha Chandelure over there. And a wild Altaria. Also Alpha. lap here, because I believe that should have opened up other starters, you know, like that Bulbasaur right there. So we do need to get... I need to also get Squirtle, and I need to get a Chikorita. Oh, that's actually cool. The Pokemon... Uh-oh. Hang on. Give me a second, Bulbasaur. There we go. Power will spawn 2 random alphas, so it can literally be anything. That's terrifying. I also know that there is an exploit that you can get like 6 alphas there and just like farm respawns until they're shiny. Okay. So Vanillux now. For Bulba. Max Revive, great. I burned through a bunch of those toward the end. Fun fact, man, the alphas in the middle change every cycle, so you get different alphas from there. We just, yeah, Ditherian basically just said the same thing. Oh, there's a Malamar and a Dragalge just hanging out. Oh geez, there's multiple Malamars. So fun fact, the method of evolving in Inkay is exactly the same as it always is. I had to hold the switch upside down. Can I climb the tower remains? I do not believe so. Ooh, rainbow! Yeah, like, I don't see any kind of, like, ramp or ladder or anything that would actually let me up there. I wonder if the other starters are locked to just like... I'm wondering if the other starters are kind of just left to chance, or if like the other ones like Squirtle like show up by nighttime. Again, I don't need the answers. I'm just... That's an Alpha Metagross! Oh! I'm just gonna take a shot. Too many Ultra Balls left here. Garbodor, just go. Also, the time cycle is about to get me. This Metagross and its low HP will go away. Okay. Alpha Metagross is a pretty good thing to have in the back pocket. I'll take that. I'll take that. Back to Alpha Bulbasaur also immediately coming here. Significant other was pleased by the offering. Nice, nice. Okay, I'm almost out of Ultra Balls. I'll have to go fix that. Best guess is that other stars are time locked. Just guess, not hard facts. Possibly. Eh, Prim's biting me again. Oh, if the alpha was shiny, I would have lost my mind. One of the things that I will actually hunt for is a shiny Beldum. Because shiny Metagross is one of those like really good looking shinies. Type in getting your reference. Oh, I know Jackie Chan Adventures. Couldn't get the glitch to work. Ah, I'm sorry. They might have patched it out already. Nintendo's usually up on those things. There we go, 50 Ultra Ball sounds about right. From high to almost seductive. I do like how all of the nurses in the Pokemon centers all have little variants. It's not just, you know, the exact same character multiple times, which is what the anime was making fun of with Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny. That they just look the same in every town because that's how it was in the games. We only had one sprite for the nurse. Gonna be 100% Chaos Goblin on Wednesday. Yeah, for the regulars who are here that didn't see the schedule on Blue Sky, we are going to be doing Raft on Wednesday night. That way everyone can have Thursday off for Thanksgiving. So that's your programming alert. I was going to do Katamari again, but then I decided I wanted something even more chaotic than Katamari, so we're doing Raft with Primrose. Story was they were related. Nurse's sisters want to see all. Oh, yeah, that was the running joke. The cartoon eventually had to drop that because it was just becoming impractical. But that was the joke, that all the Jennies and Joys were nurses or cousins of each other. There is a mom out there. The familial line of Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny's it's just like mothers and grandmothers who just had very, very lucrative reproductive cycles. Let's put it that way. Drunk Prim. Yeah, no, okay, I didn't know that. Okay. Prim, we didn't discuss that. We know it's already going to be chaotic. You know that we are right in front of a new, huge area we have to explore. Are you sure you want to be drunk for that? Are you sure you want to be drunk for that? Nurse Joyous, whose daughter is named Joy, and the child Joy has a grandmother and grandmother named Joy. Drunk Prim sounds dangerous. It is dangerous. It's dangerous for my monetization. There is a story objective. Okay, goal. Try your hand at these Infinite ZA Royale. I guess we should at least figure out what it entails. Because it looks like the remainder of the game is just going to be, we have stuff to do for you. Oh yeah, So this is one of those challenges that I just don't feel like doing. This woman has an Alolan Raichu. She wants to battle a normal Raichu to prove that her Alolan Raichu is superior. I don't feel like doing that. I have an Alpha Raichu, which would probably sweep her if I leveled it up a little bit. Meh. Meh. I want to see if they... Okay. 3. Okay, so this is weird. So one of the other things I was doing was I was expanding on my Mega Dex. So... The way the Mega Evolution Dex works is that if you have the Pokemon available and you have its Mega Stone, then it counts. You don't actually have to use that Mega in battle or anything. You just have to have the capability of using it. That said, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4 Mega Stones. The problem is, there's only 3 left available to buy. So one of these is potentially event locked. And it might be behind this one because it's a Mega I haven't seen at all, but I don't have any other events to do. The Stone Store down south has plenty. Gauntlet, I bought it out. Like literally the Stone Emporium, I've bought everything. So yeah, there's one missing somewhere. I see you have some stones, but not the Pokemon that goes with it as well, right? Correct. Like, I don't have an Like, I don't have his name. So let's... Yeah, like I've got an Excadrill, but I don't have his... Excadrite, I'm expecting the name of. Stone Emporium out of business. No, it's not out of business, just out of stock. We'll have to find a book for real this time. The top one is story mode. I finished the story. Oh wait! Hang on. No, this is the only story one because I still have to catch Zygarde. Should be in the Quasartico Mega Shard Chop. Endo. It's where I am. The top one is story mode, Mag. We're done with the... Okay, so literally the only thing I have... Maybe it's Mega Zero Aura. No, it's not, because I don't have any slots for, like, Mega Raichu or any of the other Megas that the DLC is going to add to it. There's at least one more story one. Well, there's no more story except for the... Unless the Infinite ZA Royale has something for me that I'm not expecting. So, that means we have no choice. You have a story mode mission right now. Yes, I do. Yeah, it's just participate in the Infinite ZA. Okay, so I guess I just have to participate in the Infinite ZA then. Maybe the Infinite ZA Royale is where I finally battled Jet. Because she does have a keystone as part of her design. Okay, I mean real Azure, I have no idea what you're trying to sing because it's just text. I don't have the music that would tell me what exactly you were trying to sing. Batman? That's not the rhythm of the Batman theme. No clue where your missing stones are. Side mission unlocked, maybe. Maybe. It's the only thing I could think of is that there's a side mission for one of the megas. I won't know. Katamari. Okay, yeah, that does sound about right for the main Katamari song. Yeah, we almost played we almost decided to throw Katamari in, but I remember Katamari is not a stream project game, it's just something I'm gonna play on stream when I don't feel like playing anything else. Yes, 8-ball, thank you very much. I want to say something was kind of spoiled, honestly just follow the main mission objective. Okay. Okay. I think it's just because I prefer... Oh, we have multiple wild zones open at once now. Okay, this entire city looks like... This city looks like a disaster now. Like, the infrastructure is like legitimately fucked here. Like, look at this block. You can't access anything on this block without running into Pokemon right now. Or enemy trainers. Unless you take, like, I have to go all the way around. I have to go to the far side of the city, or close to the inside of the city, just to drive home from here. How does this even... Okay, it's a game. I'm not gonna ask how it works. We know it doesn't actually. And Prim's throwing books at me again. Alright, Zia Royale, I thought we were done. I need to wait for that trainer to turn his back, then we can go for that crocodile. Rank Infinite! So wait, has everybody in this CA Royale reached rank A? How is everyone competing? Did everyone get a wish? Also, it's 50,000. It's 50,000. It is now 50,000 to get a challenge. HP tank slow, bro. Notice it was an Electros. Oh, buddy. I was just thinking, like, we haven't seen enough Mega Evolution here. Unless my math's wrong, only 10 more days until Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I'm a little bit worried about what the last preview showed, like, knowing that there's actual, like, Federation forces involved, including one that seems very comical sidekick, which is very much not the vibe I want out of Metroid. There you go. Survived it. Okay, yeah, now just release your next Pokemon right in the middle of the fire. Great move. Great move. You're a very good Pokemon trainer. And stop going for Solar Beam. It's too slow in a real-time battle. Rabbit is perfectly cuddle-sized. The internet wants to cuddle Lopunny in ways that should be illegal, and are in fact illegal. Oh, Dragalge. Oh, just barely got the attack off first. Arbador. Forgetting the focus, pure fairy type and not grass fairy. I keep expecting it to be grass type. Corruption had voice lines, it was a great game. I'm not opposed to voice lines. And like actual dialogue or such. I just feel like the tone is off. Let's see what happens if we move. Sneak up and use fighting type attacks. Like 10 times is 25,000 points. Gets me very close to actually getting my pick. We're in the grind battle area? I have no idea what that means. I mean, this is all grinding. Hello, welcome in. We're in the post game of ZA, so now it's just got me grinding out fights. Ah, thank you for following. He was chestnautic, really. We're going with a chestnut fun. Ghost type. I've only got one ghost type attack on me at the moment. No, this is not going to do anything type advantage wise. In fact, I will probably need to switch out for this. Oh, right, you have fairy type. Okay, we'll amend this plan. Like I predicted it. Yes, you absolutely. Yeah, you like. Yeah, Prim really likes her Agatha Christie. Land hits with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Everyone get healed up. We got a night of fighting ahead of us. Chestnut still needs to sucker punch people. Otherwise, we're gonna be grinding for a long time. Oh. Okay, turn around. Oh, that Lopunny. Lopunny's perfect for this. Rolled into each other. Free prize bells. Aye. High Roar. I'll have to switch out to Feraligatr real quick, but we just need to get that sneak attack off. Oh. Ashland. But it's a fire normal type, so... Oh, perfect, perfect. I didn't think that would do it. I'll still switch out. Alright. Okay, oh, no, oh, they were there. Oh, yeah, I see them, I see them. Ooh, that was close. That's an Alakazam that they have. That's gonna be a much more annoying counter. I'm gonna have to switch to Scyther right away for that. No! They spotted us first. No! All those buffs on Alakazam, and it's just still a one-hit from Scyther. Swap out. Rock blast it. There we go. A pincer. Oh, bad position. Real bad position. There we go. Scyther! Why do you make me hurt that which I love? Why do you make me do this? Chestnut better not. Better not try to get to that platform. So, having the multiple battle zones means that I can just keep flying around instead of just running dry on trainers waiting for them to respawn. We'll just keep going. Actually pretty good. Okay, what direction are you gonna turn, little girl? There we go. Diggers. Normal ground type. Yeah, this is a perfect one for Psychic Fire type. How's the next book age? Why only as used? Oh no. Oh. I should have healed first. Get right in and out. Alright, who we got next? Aria. I don't have the best defense for a dragon type, but I can hang it out. I've been trying to get that 25,000 point bonus so we didn't have to do too much grinding for this. But I'm actually doing pretty good point-wise already. There we go. I'm stacked up super potions. Burn a few of these too. Prim likes to read her books in order and not skip. I am now checking Barnes and Noble. Alright, back to Chestnut. Oh. There's a Machamp. Never mind the gigantic chestnut kaiju that just came out. There's no trainer with them. Turn around, you don't see anything. Since mine has it in stock, but it's the worst place around the holidays. Oh no. Brim's commitment about to be tested here. Makes sense it's less of a grind. You're supposed to be able to do it repeatedly, so high point requirement would be bad game design. True. Back to money. Maybe it's a payday. I will order. If I have to wait a payday, I'll order it from Barnes and Noble. Hopefully they pack it well and we don't have that problem again. Alright. One more ambush with a fighting type move. Oh, and we have our volunteer. We've got a confused T-Rex, but everything else is working out pretty well. It's not Amazon, true. Yeah, Barnes & Noble is selling almost exclusively books. I would hope that their shipping system actually handles that correctly. Bingo! Oh, we have a prize for the winner? Prize for me? How would you like to win a fight with someone and they go, all right, good job, good job, good job. You got a good right hook on you. I like that. I like that. I like that. Here's a bottle of vitamin supplements. You look like your bones are weak. Here's some calcium. Ow. Dawn is approaching. Dawn is rapidly approaching her location. And I can keep going. Ow! It's so many! Wait on anything I have to play. Aww. At this point, I'm trying to get as many coins as I can and try and get as big of a payday prize as possible. As long as I'm here, might as well. That's an Aegislash. So Ghost versus Ghost. Mine's got a pretty big advantage. Also, Aegislash in this game kind of terrible. Alright, Perry, give me 1 second. I'll switch out to Thunder as soon as we get done with this. Yeah, no, I'm okay, Thunder Impact.
Warning, voltage overloading. Adapted. Thunder. Impact.
First, you parried the platypus. My first time ever getting to it, wanted to try. No, it's all fair. That's why this exists. Do whatever you want. Metal. Metal. And metal. Pikachu impact. I think that would get me sued. I'm pretty sure making an impact based on a Pokemon would get me sued. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I got spotted by someone. Oh, yeah. Okay, new day is dawning. Let's go ahead and let the we'll let the day-night transition happen just so nothing goofy happens. Alright. Alzo deactivated. 4,300 medals. 17 trainers. 130,000. Not a bad night's work. Oh no, did they change the book cover? Oh Oh, I see the Tower Gauntlet. It is Vtuber. My knee-jerk reaction to someone having parodied their username is to quote Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And I've never watched Phineas and Ferb. What does that say about me? It says you are versed in your memes. You think it's pretty? I mean, it looks like if the Eiffel... It looks like the Eiffel Tower in like a post-apocalypse movie. Just like just overgrown and just broken down. Yeah, for those in the chat who are not versed in your collecting, especially with books, one of the worst things they can do, literally, is to change up the cover design, because then your books don't match anymore. I've seen them do this with toys, too. Like when they did the Power Ranger replica helmets, when Hasbro made them. Or, like, 3 of the helmets came in one style box, and then for, like, the last one they released, it was a completely different box. So if you kept all of them like in box and on display, they don't match anymore. Velociraptor screams. Yeah, the Simpsons DVD did. Okay, Simpsons one was infamous. Because the Simpsons DVD, that's the one where they did this like ridiculously over-designed packaging for one of the seasons, and everybody hated it. Everyone hated it so bad to the point where I can't remember who produced the DVD, but they offered a completely like a replacement box for free for everyone who was upset about it. That's a lot of anger. Or when Hasbro did the running change to the plastic-free boxes randomly, or like those minor changes to like Studio Series boxes that they did, things like that. They did the Simpsons thing to more seats. Oh god. Don't grab the flamethrower, especially when you're around books. No, that's bad. Got a lag spike there. What just happened? Entirely on your end, 253. I got no drop frames over here. We're running nice and smooth. Okay, first order of business. Let's go visit a Poke Center, and we're gonna heal everybody up. Gonna make them switch the covers back. I'm taking this book to the factory, and I'm forcing them to rejacket it. Bind this again. You screwed it up. Okay, so let's see what happens when we actually try to turn in a challenge ticket. during Infinite. My presumption is for the first battle, because this is storyline quested stuff, my presumption is it's going to be a fixed battle, and who I'm going to be battling this time is predetermined. Which potentially means it's someone I haven't fought before, you know, like someone who has the last Mega Stone for me. But, I presume after that it's going to be, when it's just a normal game feature, it's going to be random who I run into. Yeah, do a reward match. Him? Him? That was the loser we fought in rank Z. Why is he here? Why is this game trolling me now? How the hell did he get to rank Infinite? They call me Le Z Eternel. That's because Z is the ultimate to end the end to all that comes before it. Oh, just right into it then, okay. Zack's back. Really? Excuse me? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Game? Are you high? What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna squash you with a hammer now. Let's put him in Elvis. What the hell? Literally everyone I fought to get that challenge ticket was harder than that. What was the point of that? And all I got for it was a fastball. A fastball I could have bought for like 2,000 Pokebucks or whatever, like at the Emporium. 10 pieces of experience candy. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, that was incredibly lame. That was incredibly lame. I was expecting to fight Jet there. I was expecting to fight, so like one of the random like major battles we had in the storyline, like Nari or something. No, the jobber from the tutorial section of the game. You can probably just do it by getting better opponents by doing it more and more. Oh, I know, but it's just why. I would understand if Z was rank infinite because he had actually, you know, worked his way up to that point. It would have been kind of cool. But no, same Slowpoke, same Pikachu, same Pidgey. Mag, thank goodness. Drop whatever you're doing and hurry straight back to LTC now. Like, now. Ooh, we got it. Okay, we have actual story. It is a bit Elite Four grind for a bit. I can't even hint without risking spoilers. Then please don't. Please don't hint. Do not give me any idea of what's coming up, because that is also a spoiler. I really like actually discovering the game the way that the designers of the game wanted me to discover it. That said, we have actual storyline stuff going on still. I swear to God, is this if I'm being summoned back because we're out of curry or something? L's back! I would speak with you about AZ, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? It's tragic after seeing so many others to the rest. He was alone when his time came. Still, I'm glad for the conversations he and I had, however scant. Excuse me, but what did you do? Okay, we didn't get any introduction to this. So, like, we went straight into the heavy. Like, just like, no build up, no like, oh, hi, L. Can we help you? What did you talk to AZ about? About the agony of being unable to die. Oh! Oh! This is a game for children. About his deeds, both good and heinous. Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build Anji. You just consider that a bad deed? Unnecessarily, though the havoc it wreaked on Lumios is undeniable. That cause is unclear, but we can surmise that Anji's influence resulted in more wild Pokemon gathered throughout Lumios. Which led to this city, built for humans, to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now, we have separated Pokemon humans into different areas once more. I wonder, right, that we keep each other at arm's length with these holotech barriers. Perhaps we'll find another way. I look forward to seeing what people in the city choose. Right, so... I have, of course, come here to tell you something. I'll get to it. As you and I spoke in Lysander Labs, more of my memory returned. I recall the existence of two beings. The gives, and the one that takes. My current girlfriend and my ex-girlfriend. I know who he's talking about because someone told me they were in the games, which is exactly why I tell people do not even indicate what's coming up yet or tell me like even like hints, because the game is building up a mystery of like, oh, by the way, the other two legendaries are here. Primrose, you're the one who gives. That's the reason I said you first. I am sorry. For now, all I can remember are these epithets. I have so many more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since its eventful day. I imagine it's exhausted its power and now retreats somewhere to quietly recover. You understand what that means, not? There are none but you on whom I can rely. That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please, find the two I spoke of. Just happy to sit back and watch? What even was that? Like that guy was trying to win a Crypto Man contest. He didn't much to go on, did he? Perhaps you can learn more from the people with connections to Team Flare. Anyone in mind? Maple at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grisham at Novo Cafe, I suppose. There you go. Be cheering for you. One that gives, or one that takes. When does Game Freak give us the rest of the mythic alphabet Pokemon? You just find out all of these legendaries that are like focused on the spelling of their names are all just evolved unknown. That's why they're called unknown, because you don't know what they'll turn into. That said, I would love for them to just keep designing Pokemon based on letters just to figure out how they handle things like Q or G. Mega Unknown. This Mega Unknown just looks like it looks like Canari's profanity. It just looks like a bunch of random characters. Okay, Pokemon Research Lab. We'll start with Maple. That makes the most sense. Greedy little imbecile. Bring even more budget at the Wild Zones because now they're a hit with the tourists. You can handle that without more funding. The idiot mayor's gonna be the death of me. Sure, things in Prism Tower have calmed down at last, but it doesn't mean there aren't other threats to Lumios. Signs are all there. Hello? Hi? Now look who's here. Finest researcher in the entire Maple stable. Must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you come all the way to my office, right? Yeah, this couldn't be an email. We go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright, guess I can't avoid it forever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. One that takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, and the one that gives, though usually called Xerneas. I mean usually. Does Xerneas have other names I'm not aware of? Does he have, like, alternate aliases if he's booking himself into, like, a shady hotel or going to a strip club or something? Is his name Bill? So some people just call Xerneas Bill. Surprised Mabel hasn't tendered her resignation at this point, though with her past proclivities, it would make a gainful employment tad difficult. That's the thing. That's the thing, corpses. They did explain in the game where she is taking this because of her criminal past with Team Flare. She's basically stuck doing this job because, yeah, otherwise, jail. Sometimes called the Tree of Life, I think. I prefer Bill. I'm gonna keep going with Bill. Yeah, it's a plea deal job. I know quite a bit about these two, since Team Flare tried its hand at capturing them both. About to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. Getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. I had the poet posit a theory. I say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone we've detected these weird things. We've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail. Are you trying to tell me this psychically? What are you doing? Take your fingers off your forehead. It's not helping. There's alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These anomalous alphas have been connected somehow to Xerneas, one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? I have to do your dirty work, don't I? Bitch! I just saved this whole damn city. And you are still giving me the bitch work to do. Your new research task is to catch or defeat the amount of alphas in Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9. Get to it. Okay, so weird rogue alphas on the loose. Okay. At 5 years, the mayor using her as a gopher. Yep. And also, yeah, her Rotom phone is a whole tablet. I guess makes sense for a researcher. What do you think of the idea of the Mega Unknown up there? Spherical and lettery and far too dangerous. I don't know. Alright, let's see what they have to say. thing we've got to offer is our location. Here for another nasty drink? Brazil is like the retail worker everyone wants to be. They just want it. They just do not care anymore. Make everyone well aware of how upset they are with their job. Giselle, wish you wouldn't be so quite candid in your sales pitch. What? We saved the whole dang city with him. You think we still need to stand on ceremony? What do you want today? The old fire blast roast? I want the one that takes. Ah, you speak of the legendary Pokemon, Yveltal and Xerneas. Ugh, thought I'd hear those names again. Thanks for yet another reminder of all the ways we messed up back in our team player days. If you're facing either of those two, we'll help out. I hate the aftertaste of failure. Indeed. But if you aim to take on a legendary Pokemon, I think it would be wise to reach out to the good people of Quizartico first. Meet us at Quizartico Inc. building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere. We'll leave. Is distracted by book. I'm sure you are. You stream in a small window, but ad. No, not the ads! Alright, now back to Quizartico. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Did they ever caught anybody? Have they ever stopped anyone from coming in here? Here you are. You heard from Grisham that we should be expecting you. And I have an update on my own. Our team's recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumio City. Oh, cool! We're gonna get hit by a meteor! That'll end the post-game content really quick. You've since determined that this object is most likely the legendary Pokemon Yveltal. Yveltal's a real nasty piece of work. It nearly took out the whole team player unit on its own back when we tried to capture it for use in the ultimate weapon. That was when it's in its dormant state, mind you. We did finally manage to contain it thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers the team player had to offer, including our former admin Malva. Our forces hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have never reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. This time, Quizartico Inc. will be stepping in to help so we don't end up similarly overwhelmed. Okay? Trying to help? The team player had a device they used to train some of their team members. It was a battle simulator that you could fully recreate Pokemon using holotech, down to the details of how they moved and the effects of their attacks. Grisham and Grizel here had both experienced it for themselves, so we asked for their input, and built ourselves an improved version. Yes, we had it train against such a device then as team players' future leaders. Monstrosity Quizartico's made is even worse than what team player had to come up with, making it the perfect tool for which to train for a great challenge such as this. Mag, I would like to ask you to battle once more against Victreebel, Hawlucha, and Tyranitar in their rogue Mega Evolved states. This device is kept in the lower levels. We call it our Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. We couldn't have, like, crunched that down at all. Co-workers lending you a book too? Oh boy. Mirage Pokemon are canon to the games, apparently. If you'll follow me, please. Okay, so the game wants me to beat 3 alphas and means actually it wants me to beat 3 alphas and 3 rogue megas, or it will let me advance anything else. We'll start with the Victreebel. I really like Yveltal better than I do journeyiest, so I'm gonna start with this. We'll advance this direction of the plot. Hey! One difference is, I am completely on my own with this right now. Out of the poison. There we go. Developer has a really cool design. Yeah, it does. It's another reason why we're going after it first. Poison again. Of course it did. That's the whole thing of this fight. Fortunately, the fire spin is doing Arceus' work here. Staying mega for all life. Oh. Yveltal also has the cool shiny. Yes, it does. Megas or legendaries usually have cool shinies because they use them as event giveaway stuff. I don't think I have. Okay, posture check. I don't think I have great answers to either of these. I think both are brute force fights. Yveltal shiny, my friend's called Bacon Bird. That's rude. Don't eat anything, Yveltal. This time to draw aggro. It's all me. Type will hurt the rock type. But I have Ice Fang here. Help a little bit. Supposed to stop, but I didn't have an attack strong enough to stop it because I didn't have a Mega out at the time. Get away, Randy Stereo! I really do not have anything against this Pokemon. It is coming for me. Go away, go away, go away! This Pokemon wants me dead. Not the bulldozers. No. I can't do anything about this one. I don't have the mega power. Alright. Get back to this. Still chasing me again. Appreciate how fast Brown gets attacks today. There we go. Not bad, considering I didn't have a really good type advantage in that fight. I'm not sure I do in the next fight either, but we're gonna try. Yeah, it's all holograms, so obviously, like, Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, Azure. Like, if I don't have a Mega, even if I use the plus moves, it just takes forever. Like, Chestnut's gonna be a pretty good option against Tyranitar. Harry, that's a lot of bits. Holy crap, dude. 3,000 bits. Thank you so much. Also, hi, Mari. I'm glad you made it. This is hurting. That stuff's getting hurt bad here. Uh, 3,000, yeah, 3,000 bits of no high train. So it has to be 3 separate people, or it has to be 5 gifted subs. 5 gifted subs for some reason triggers a high train, even though it's supposed to be set not to. But otherwise, yeah, 2 other people would have to pitch in at least a gifted sub or 100 bits to start a hype train. Like, it's number of people, not like one person being super generous. That is super generous, Perry. Thank you. Still, we're just got out of my back is just hurt severely. I'm sorry, Mari. Yeah, trying to rest. Mega Meganium would be useful here. Thank God Raz isn't here to hear you say that, Azure, because she will berate me for not choosing Chikorita to start this game. And to be honest, I kind of wish I'd started with Chikorita. It seems like every time I pick a water type as a starter in a Pokemon game, the Pokemon loadout of said game will punish me for my choice. like I said, I came in, I'm in a thankful mood tonight because of everything that happened a month ago and how much the pause helped keep through dark feelings, keep out two dark feelings, even though I couldn't make it through. Harry, I'm very happy that it helped you through that. Like genuinely, that does, like. This is just a silly little, like, I pretend to be a common writer's YouTube and Twitch thing. Like, this is nothing I think is major, but the people who find that value make it worth that to me. Thank you very much. Mari has a chaos seed. What chaos seed are you sowing today? Mega Venusaur could also work. There's sometimes fighting this Tyranitar that makes me feel like I'm getting hurt by attacking. Perhaps Holly Bear goes up in the flank for it. Oh no. About to do a badge of the Tanner Bay. Mari needs this opportunity to cause the chaos. Yeah. This is the part where I have to start checking Blue Sky just in case. Just in case. Ah, 100 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gauntlet. Someone say chaos. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too late. Like, contributions to a hype train have to be within 5 minutes of each other. Not too soon, too late. Yeah. Here we go into the fun little expectations and, like, requirements for hype trains. Thought it was in that window, unfortunately not. Why do I have 100 notifications? What is going on? Okay, there's just a million people want my attention at the same time right now. Okay. But when my Discord lights up with like 8 or 9 notifications, I goes, who died? No, just coincidence. Just a lot of people want me at the same time. Yeah, Primrose with 100 bits. There we go. That's within the 5. And no!
Warning, hype train incoming. Adapted, chicken impact.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Indo. Just for Mari. Hello, Raildo. Yeah, right on time. This is the second chicken of the day, if you can believe that. Mostly backed on Aries' generosity. Holy crap. Yeah, I really... I wish that 3,000 had been part of the hype train. That would have been up to like level 3 or 4 all by itself. Yeah, double hype train day. I am spending chicken time now. Also, Mari, yeah, Love Me Till It Hurts is an interesting title, Mari. You got up to something. I'm gonna invite everyone to head over to the Blue Sky for that one. Go hit up my Blue Sky. I will repost it. Yeah, when Mari gets up to chaos, oh boy, does she cause chaos. Thank you, Mari. Let me tuck away in here. I'm gonna keep playing this Tyranitar. That is whipping my ass at the moment. It's whipping my ass mostly because it seems like every time I hit it with a physical attack, it hurts me. The only option besides that is the energy ball, which is not a plus attack. Yeah, there's some backlash thing to it. Bulldoze is safe. Oh, it's not safe. Just yelled at me. Oh no. But yes, I do like it, Mari. Thank you very much. No! Why did it step on the Omega energy? It's playing defensive now. I don't like this. Let's do that. Over the center, where it gets spicy. Visually, this is terrifying. Sandstorm thing again, it's hard. It just did the whole, like, super card food thing. Jeez. Genuinely feels like I'm fighting a kaiju now. Oh, jeez. Away from me! realize how many hyper potions I burned through for this one. Oh, jeez! Oh! Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that, okay, that's kind of jump scared me for a second there. But also, yeah, I didn't even realize the hype train was over. Oh, she'll be on the electric. Yeesh. Okay, she didn't like, I wasn't rushing to get changed from my uniform, saying I was doing it on purpose. So because you took your time getting out of your uniform, you did it on purpose? What? I presume you got out of your uniform slowly because your back is hurting. Like, that... Why is she... Okay, I don't like your boss. I immediately don't like your boss. Cuddles Bear goes to pick a nap. Hey! Does the Mega Timer halt when you recall the Mega? I believe it does. Because I've literally balled a Pokemon as a Mega and just forgot about it, and then like 10 minutes later, we're like, oh wait, that's why I can't put them back in the PC. They're still Mega. I'm off to go play an alcoholic alchemist who is incapable of being intoxicated. Night, y'all. Good night. Yeah, it was a massive damage sponge, and it did a lot of damage to me just by hitting it with physical attacks. It had like a sand barrier up that was making my Pokemon damage. They're truly impressive to have so soundly defeated 3 rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon on your own. They were simulations. Yes, it was pretty impressive. Hold on. Yes, what is it? Understood. Flying object we believe to be a Veltal has finally reached the borders of Lumio City. Please notify nearby residents. The village should be put on alert. Suppose you overheard all you needed to. The Veltal has arrived. It appears to be headed for the roof of the Rouge district. Galerie de la Lune. The Veltal is said to be able to absorb life force. It represents death itself. Meaning that simply defeating it in battle won't be enough. They'll just recover and fly into a rage. You absolutely have to catch it to control it. Basically, is the game telling me that I literally cannot lose this? Like, literally my only path is to actually, catch it? Like, if I knock it out in the battle, it just comes back? Is that what it sounds? Ow! Tired the one at 5. Doesn't that mean you can keep a Pokemon Mega perpetually by having others farm the energy? Potentially yes, which is a strategy I probably should have been employing or realizing by now. That's ironic, because I'm probably not going to get into another Mega Evolve rogue situation. Hydrate, I will hydrate. Seems like they don't want the players to fail these legends. Okay, I was gonna stock up on... Oh wow, a game where I can just buy Premier Balls. I was gonna stock up on Dust Balls, but I got 15, that should be okay. Mega Cage can fill up if your active Mega is in the ball. Okay, that would have been a really good strat to know. That's on me for not noticing it. I think my comment was close on Blue Sky to do follow, so try to keep us while I could. Yeah, I did get posted on Blue Sky. Which one is it? Yeah, we have the Yowie jump scare now. You have to pass the vibe test. You have to pass the vibe test. Oh, yay. Still here? Cool. Buy a Premier Ball. You usually need to buy 10 Pokeballs for one. Yeah, about that. I've got 39 of them already. I did the posture check. I'm good. Falls into bed. Eepy. Oh no. I'm just getting eepy. I'm going to make an attempt on this Yveltal and then we'll call it for the night. It's actually longer than I wanted to go on, but storyline stuff in this game. I was trying to get to a point where it let me loose or opened up some more side quests, but apparently I'm out of side quests. Which makes sense, I'm in the post game. Bye-bye, Mini Chrono says I need to go home. Go home, Mari, rest your back. You have a good night. Okay, so the goal for the Infinite ZA Royale is just going to stay there forever. Okay. Once we get done with this, I am going to do a little bit of research and see what exactly I can get out of the Infinite ZA. Because it was just going to hand me, like, one fastball and some XP candy. Like, whatever. The map does not have an elevator near here. There's one over sector over. But but the roads are too far apart to make that jump. Gotta be might be a scaffolding around here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, just in case something weird happens. Yveltal is flying dark type, if I remember. Not a type I really have a lot of advantage with at the moment, but we will give this a shot. Might leave with Tyranitar. Or Tyrantrum, rather. Said it would be on the roof. Don't tell me it's inside. If I have to start this quest inside the plaza, I better get some super cool cinematic where it bursts through the ceiling. Oh, see, it's up there. Game. What are you doing to me, game? You're gonna do the research, man. I say two things you might want to work towards without saying what they are. It needs to be at night, maybe. It didn't mention anything about night. Yeah, like when I say research, I'm not like all I really want to do is just see what I can unlock with the infinite ZA. That's it. So, no, ice. This is just a universal for this game at this point. Frankly, it's a universal for every game I play on stream. If you want to tell me something that's coming up in the game in any capacity, please do not. Please do not. Okay, there. Quest indicator didn't show up until I was like on top of it. It's kind of an uneventful opening, isn't it? I can't save my progress? What? Whoa! Pidgeotto. We have such bigger things to do right now. We've detected Yveltal's life force. Suppose you must have found it. This is literally the avatar of death. Why are you stopping to call as soon as I'm in front of it? Yveltal is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. I trust you will take care. And here you gotta catch it, right? Big John, but you gotta be up to it. Throw one Pokeball and it catches. Yveltal appeared. I gotta try, right? Jeez. Yeah, that Oblivion Wing is literally obliterating me. At this point, I'm gonna throw the occasional Ultra Ball just to get the wing a few times. Bird's not flying. I don't care. It's the avatar of death. Boom. Okay, that actually had a higher catch rate than I thought. Never stop surprising me. Think you'd be able to conquer even the Veltal. Kinda surprised myself. 3 balls! Perhaps it's true that wanting something too much clouds the vision, sending one down passively only to defeat. What's going on about now, Briss? Ah, nothing. Nothing at all. I was just thinking how wonderful it'd be to have a serious battle against our friend here. That subdued Lumios's mightiest Pokemon. Seriously, there's a point here. Would you mind getting to it? My point is only that my old fixation upon restoring our honor held me captive to the past. Now I am focused wholly on becoming the greatest I can be. Better goal, I'd rather think. Yeah, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, huh? I prefer the look you get on your face when you're focused in battle. You almost look good. I think I always maintain a nice expression when I'm dealing with our customers. Speaking of which, all ready for a nice coffee break. Alright, one piping hop. Cup of props to you. Swear it's not just Greg's we couldn't sell today. Okay, in ZA Quick Balls only work if the Pokemon has a spot. Okay, that's actually good to know. That's actually really good to know. Yeah, some balls work differently in ZA because the mechanics being different in the mainline games. Oh, there's just some routes here now. The Veltal. Said that when his life comes to an end, it absorbs the life energy of every living thing and turns into a cocoon once more. There is no canonical proof of this, but you know. Weird to me that I've seen all but 2 Pokemon in this entire game. And the 2 Pokemon that I have not managed to see yet is Xerneas, who just became available, and Chikorita. Literally the first Pokemon in the Dex. Irony that. Okay, we got ourselves another legendary. Tomorrow we are going to be hunting for at least one more, because I feel like Zygarde is going to be on the radar as soon as I catch the next one. Chikorita be trolling. Okay, let me take everyone back to the watch point now. I know I can see the shiny version of Pokemon that you have in the Dex? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Once you look at their entries, there's an option to flip over to their shiny. Yeah, thank you for joining me today. I know it was a super late start to the stream. I do appreciate everyone who's waiting around for me. Let's go find someone to raid. Tomorrow we should be on time. This was a weird, thing that came up at the last minute, hence the delay. We should not have a repeat of that. Tomorrow should be 4 p.m. Eastern as always. We'll continue this game, the post-game, see what else we can get into. Alright. Who am I following that's on right now? Jish. Geesh, we have options available to us. Oh, wow. Okay, Maki's doing some casual Minecraft, but she's like 6.5 hours into stream. Now we're gonna go ahead and raid into Maki. Might as well. I haven't raided Maki in a hot minute. All right. It's the usual raid message of shooting stars incoming. If you have to raid and run, that's absolutely fine. Just stick around long enough to go show my friends some support, though I do deeply appreciate it. All right, as I said, tomorrow is more Legend ZA, more post-game, more catching legendaries, and on Wednesday night, for those who did not catch it before, we are going to be visiting Primrose again, and we're going to be back to Raft, because we left off on a major point and we both want to play again. So that is going to do it for me tonight. Again, thank you everyone for coming to a late stream. Remember to keep reaching for the stars, because one day one of them will be yours. Good night, everybody.